Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey, why don't you join in? Steve Harvey, get on y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in with me. Come with me, help me say. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. I got a radio show. Just trying to give God some back. Just some back of what he done gave me. Just a portion, I'm just trying, man, to show some type of gratitude for all his blessings. I'm just trying to, man, just get it right sometimes. You know what I mean? I mean, man, you just can't do what you want to do and just live wrong all the time, man. You got to, at one point in time, Steve, come on, man. Come on, man. You could do better. I know you can. And you know what I had to do? I had to stop saying, I'm going to try to do better. And I just had to say, hey, man, I'm going to do better. Trying is just to put forth an effort, and then if it don't work, well, okay. But if you make up in your mind that I'm going to do something, then trying isn't enough. It's getting it done is the only thing that matters. See, it's the difference between doing and trying. We're going to try to win the game, or we're going to go out here to win the game. Now, trying to win the game means that you could lose. But when you got in your mind made up, most athletes will tell you that they go out there with the full intent and purpose of winning and winning only. See, they don't put the second place finisher on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Second place don't get you there. You got to win. And now take it out of the scope of athletics, but keep it in that type of analogy. In life, man, you want to win in life, don't you? I mean, at the end of the day, don't you want to be on the cover of Sports Illustrated of Life? Don't you want to be recognized for your hard work? Don't you want, to be recognized in the bonus structure down at your job? Don't you want to have your plaque up on the wall down at your job? I mean, most people do. Some people could care less. Some people don't care about looking good or being their best. And that's cool, but I ain't talking to them, though. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to those of you who want to be the best you can be. People kill me when they get mad at people. And he brown nose and he all up on the employee of the month. Man, the dude doing his job to the best of his ability and he getting recognized for it. What that got to do with all that you talking about? Because you ain't up there. It's amazing, man, how people describe other people's success. He's so lucky. Lucky? Hey, man, don't they kind of get you a little bit when people call you lucky? Let me tell you what luck really is, y'all. Luck is when hard work bumps up into opportunity. Some people call that luck. But hold on. Let's think about this. If you wasn't working hard, an opportunity presented itself, what would you call that? But see, when you've been working hard, an opportunity presents itself and it bumps up into each other, now people want to call that luck. But hold up, here go the part, though, that they ain't paying no attention to. Yeah, that opportunity came by. But if you had not been working hard and the hard work had not ran up into opportunity, what would you have? No, sir. It's not luck. It's work. It is work. Because there's a scripture that says faith without works is dead. But my mama was a Sunday school teacher. She taught me enough, though. Now, I know the difference between right and wrong just like you do. You ain't got to, it kills me when people write a strawberry letter. Am I wrong for this? Good and well, listen, read your letter. Are you wrong for this? You wrong. But you don't need us to be telling, but I'm going to do this anyway. Well, see, go ahead, though. Do what you want to do. But you know what, y'all? Here's the best advice I can give you. And this is what I really came to talk about this morning, but I got sidetracked because I listened. Get out of your own way. So many of us are blocking our own blessings. We just in our own way. We are in our own way. And one of the most dangerous ways you can get in your way is to do it your way, to get it figured your way, and to lock in on your way, and this the way it's got to go. Do you know how many people are blocking their blessing? Do you know how long I blocked mine with that mindset right there? Look, cause this the way you do it, you think that make it the right way? You think just because you done thought on it long and hard, and that's what you really want, do you really think that your way is the right way? Or could there be a better way? See, until I started listening to God and started paying attention to his way, man, I was spinning my wheels, man. I was out here so determined this is how I was going to do it. But, I had to learn how to get out of my own way. Because just because I could do it my way didn't mean it was the right way. I had to get out of my own way. Just get out your way, man. Now, what does that mean? That means, see, set your goals. That means have your dreams. I'm saying set your goals, man. I ain't saying don't set goals. Listen to me. Set your goals. What is it you want to happen? What is it you'd like to have? What is it you'd like to be? What do you aspire to? Set your goals and set your dreams. Now, take your goals and your dreams to God and ask God to show you how. Man, you can save yourself a lot of pain. Listen to somebody who did it his way for so long. And when I finally got out of my way, out of my own way, when you've heard old people say, let go and let God. You've heard them say that. I didn't get it, but I got it now. Let go and let God. And it's an amazing little saying, though. Now, you may not get it now. It took me a bunch of years to get it, too. But when I took my goals and my dreams and my vision to God, and I said, God, this is what I hope for. This is what I aspire to. This is what I want to be. This is where I would love to get to. Then I said, help me. Show me how. Point me in the right direction. Let me follow your footsteps. Guide me. And give me a spirit of discernment. Show me who wrong. Because I meet people every day ain't up to no good with me. Every single day. Oh, man, I can't believe I run up into you, man. The Lord told me something was going to happen to me today. Well, see, I talk to him every day. He did not mention you to me. He ain't said nothing to me. He didn't tell me what was going to happen in mine. Now, that don't mean it can't happen because I'm open to it. So really, man, and please know I'm listening as well as I've ever listened before. But get yourself together, though. See, know your goals and your dreams, and then let God show you how to do it. He'll do it. It's so important, everybody, that you get focused, that you aim for something, that you dream of something, that you aspire to something. But it's the best thing you can do after you do all that. Man, get God involved in it, man. Talk to him. I mean, why would you not? What you got to lose? You ain't got to go down there and make no big scene and run laps around the church and run up there and throw yourself on the altar and scream and flip over and throw money in the air. You ain't got to do that. This you and God, man. This you and God. You got to serve and praise him the way you do it. You got to let nobody else tell you how it's done. It's a personal relationship. People kill me if you don't do it this way, if you don't come here to this church and you don't run around in this circle and you don't get flipped in the air and you don't, hey, man, you better go have a relationship with God, see what that's about. You understand? Don't nobody throw you off with all that, all right? All right, y'all, talk to him. He'd love to hear from you today.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me have it. Your undivided attention is what's needed. It's required to get through this type of show because the ignorance is done at a level where it borderlines almost intelligence, and then it just falls off suddenly, and then it snatches you back up. And the reason we do that is because we have Shirley Strawberry and Carla Farrell that keeps snatching it back up on the intellectual level of well-spoken, of educated and things of that. And then we have four guys who are constantly trying to drive the boat over the cliff, drive the bus over the cliff, and then they snatch the wheel back and keep it from going off. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the wheel snatchers, Shirley Strawberry.
Thank God. Good morning, Steve. Happy Friday.
Wheel snatcher number 2, Carla the Farrell.
So happy to snatch that wheel.
Now,
Good morning, everyone.
these next intros are people who are not well balanced, who refuse to do right, and are constantly trying to get that bus over the cliff so we can enjoy the uncontrollable fall and tumble.
Yes.
The thrill of it for us is too much. And we like going down the hill in the van with no seatbelts on. We want to get slung all around.
No brakes.
The damn bus. Ladies and gentlemen, Junior.
Blue 32! Blue 32! Ike!
See right there? What for? The bus. He trying to take the bus. Jamming it Brown.
I don't want to die, but I just want to see what it feel like to go over the cliff. I don't want us to die. I just want to see what it feel like. We just, that's what I want.
Yeah. And the food, nephew Tom.
Throw it in fourth.
There you go.
And let it fly.
Yeah.
And
Like
throw
Laverne
the
and
brakes
Shirley?
out.
Yeah.
What movie was that where they drove off the cliff? What movie was
Thelma
that?
and Louise.
Thelma and Louise. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, but we didn't
Nice.
get to see it, though.
Yeah, yes. No, we don't want
Thank
that.
you. We don't want that.
No, we don't want that. No,
See,
gotta be
Thelma and
a talk
Louise
about it.
had all them police back there. Me
Yeah, they sure
personally,
did.
Yeah, I got a jumpsuit. And my whole time in prison, I'm telling them about the time we was driving off the cliff. But I'm not going to drive.
You're going to be saved, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna get arrested though.
Yeah.
The police back there.
I'm an
You
inmate.
going in? You surrender.
I'm a living, well-spoken storytelling inmate.
Okay. Well, it's Friday.
Friday,
Yeah,
baby.
it is, Shirley.
That's how we're
It
starting
is.
it off.
And I am in Miami. And let me tell you
Go
something.
do it, boy. Go do it.
Let me just tell y'all this.
What?
I am so grateful that God has changed me.
What do you mean by
That's all
that,
you gotta
Steve?
say.
This is not where you want to come,
If you're not
and
changed.
you are heaven bound.
All right, coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, inside something funny. Americans will be eating how many calories on Super Bowl Sunday? We'll tell you right after this. A lot.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Super Bowl Sunday is all about football and is all about food. Apparently, people will be eating a lot of it this Sunday. This is according to a new report. People will be consuming 10,821 calories and 180 grams of saturated fat.
A
Good
piece?
old saturated
serious?
fat
That's a lot.
on
A piece?
Super Bowl Sunday. And
That's a
And
lot.
y'all ain't even Olympic swimmers.
y'all,
Michael Phelps said
Like
that
you are.
he
yeah.
used to consume 12,000 calories a day to compete. Y'all fat ass gonna sit up here and eat 10,000 calories and ain't even gonna walk around the couch and
No.
cheat.
Walk around the coffee table getting wings. That's all they're going to do.
That's it, Jay.
It's all the walk.
That's all the walking they doing.
Okay, so this is what we'll be eating this coming Sunday. Number one,
Come on.
we know it's what? Hot wings, right?
Wings.
Yeah.
Check.
Wine.
What
Chicken
else?
wine.
What else you guys think?
Nachos.
Not
Yeah.
just
Oh yeah, nachos are in there for sure.
Hot
Yeah.
dogs
hot
and
dog.
hamburgers.
Yeah. Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's in there. burgers and dogs. Pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Pizza,
Pizza. Pizza.
okay.
Yeah, pizza.
Fries.
Oh,
Pizza gets
tacos.
cold.
A lot of tacos, too.
Right.
yeah.
Sorry, Jay. Tacos not in here. Nachos.
Oh, that's
but
LA.
Tacos ain't on
That's
the list,
LA.
Jay.
That's
Yeah.
L.A.
You think about your Taco Tuesday. This on Sunday.
That's what it is
Wait till
now.
Tuesday, eat your
Eat some
tacos.
tacos.
Hey, here go one for you. Fried chicken.
Oh, yeah, chicken.
Yeah.
Well, you said wings.
Fried
yeah.
chicken is on there.
Oh, French
chili.
fries. What about French fries?
Yeah, I said that. French fries. Fries.
Yeah.
Chili.
Oh, yeah, lots of chili.
Lots of chili.
Yeah, I don't
Mild
see.
and
I haven't heard nothing that. Everything is stopped up at this point. Keep going. Is anything green coming
Steve, you
through here?
said burgers,
No.
but of course there will be burgers.
Green.
There will also be my favorite, sliders. I love sliders.
Wait a minute,
What
Shirley.
did that fool say? What did he
Green.
say?
He said green. We need some
That's
kind
Super
of
Bowl?
greenery to push
Who's gonna
this
have
through.
greens at a Super Bowl party? What?
Are you,
Okay,
are
you
you
got
talking about
lettuce.
roughage?
On your burgers,
I'm
you
saying,
got,
a salad. You gotta have some greenery,
I
something.
don't have no greens.
you got lettuce on your burgers. That's the best we can do, and maybe some celery
That
sticks.
one piece of
Celery
lettuce supposed to
stick to
handle
go with your
all
hot
of this.
wings.
Tommy,
What
I
about
do not
carrot
like
sticks
lettuce.
and all that stuff? That's
Oh,
on
my.
there, carrots?
Anybody eat no carrot sticks,
Yes, they
man?
do eat
It's
them.
gonna
You
come
talking about with the
hot
wings.
It's
You
gonna
know,
come
with the
hot
celery
wings.
and the carrots.
Celery.
You don't like
That's
lettuce
a
on
real
what,
weak
dog?
Super
Whole
Bowl party. If I
burgers.
see a
I've
celery
never
stick.
liked that.
But
You don't like
forgot
lettuce
about-
on burgers?
You all forgot
Onions,
about links,
tomatoes.
hot links.
Pickle.
Tomatoes.
Earl Campbell, Shirley. No, we can rock that.
It must be
Oh, what
Earl
about
Campbell.
ribs?
Okay.
Will they have ribs?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What?
Yeah, ribs.
Yes.
You
Nah.
sound like the 4th of July, Jay.
I'm gonna tell you
Mixing
something,
up his
though.
holidays.
And that applies to even people who are really, really balling, because in these suites at the Super Bowl, this is my second year.
Listen to him. Listen to this. We
No, listen, they eat the same damn thing. Cause man, they be in there, they be mad if ain't no hot dogs in there.
They eat like regular people. You're
Hey
saying.
man, let me tell you something. I was in this room.
Stadium
I
food.
can't tell you who he
Filet mignon.
was. He has a lot of money. I mean, he got that. Oh Lord, have mercy, money. We was in
Yeah,
his
I know.
booth. He said, "Steve, come on in, man." I went in, sitting around there. He said, "You want a hot dog?" I said, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna eat a hot dog." Cause whatever he's eating, I'm gonna eat. Cause I want $1 billion. So if you eat hot dogs, damn right, I'm eating hot dogs.
whatever his budget, his diet.
Man,
you want
he
more.
went over there to them chafing dishes and got to open the lids. Wasn't no damn hot dog. He said, "What the hell?" He said, "Hey, excuse me, ma'am, sweetheart, let me tell you something." He said, "There are no hot dogs in here." He said, "I'm sorry, sir. There were no hot dogs ordered for this. The person that called in to ordered all this stuff." He said, "Whoever called in for this suite works for me. And don't give me their name, because they won't be working for me. I need some hot
Oh
dogs."
goodness!
She said, "Sir, I'll have to call my supervisor and put that in the order." He said, "No, you don't." He reached in his pocket and gave this woman $1,000 and said, "Now listen,
Oh,
this is
she
what I
got
want
them
you to
hot
do. I want you to come back over here." She was black too. He said, "I want you to go back over." She was out the door. He didn't even
He can finish his
finish.
She just going to get hot dogs.
Sister was headed to get some
her a
damn
job.
hot dogs. I'm telling. Hey, listen, man. It wasn't 5 minutes. She was back with a chafing tray. It was hot dogs, links.
That's right.
She brought a black
I love
dude
it.
with her that had a chef suit on and said, "And he gonna make them for you, sir."
She done slid him 200.
right.
No. he said it
I
too
gave him 200. He gonna stay right.
much. He be here cook all night.
Hey man, he
Making
said,
these hot dogs.
"I want some hot dogs." He gave her that $1,000. She spun on the dime.
That's right, sister.
She didn't go talk to no supervisor or nothing. She walked 4 suites down, picked up their dish with their hot dogs in it, came back with a black dude and said, "Sir, here we are." She told the chef, "Move that out. He don't want that. Take that down."
Come on, sister.
Man,
I love
I
black.
was
Jelly.
laughing so hard. So
love
when
it.
it was over with, I saw the sister and all. I said, "Sweet, let me ask you something." I said, did you count the money when he gave it to me? She said, no, he rolled it up. And she said, but it was tight. I just was hundreds. I'm gone. She said, I got down there and saw that $1,000. She said, I told Black Ass Robert, you coming with me.
I love it.
That's funny. That is funny.
That's black people for you, though.
And ice cream. That's the other food that people will be eating.
Oh,
on
you got
Super
to
Bowl
have it.
Sunday. Yeah, ice cream.
And lots and lots and lots. Lots and lots and lots of toilet paper. Got
Yes.
Not with you.
Got to have lots.
Yes, because I'm lactose can't
Superbowl
tolerate. I
Monday.
know
Oh,
that.
God. Coming up next, the nephew would run that prank
Drive
back
that bus off the cliff, boy.
right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, J. Anthony Brown in the building with his segment, You Can Bet Your Money. We'll talk about that. But
What did I tell him?
but right now, the nephew is here with Run That Prank Back. What you got for us, Neff?
In case you missed it, here it is again. Crazy conference call. Yeah, they've been talking about it. They've been talking about it. Here it is, 2020, baby. 2020. Crazy
baby.
conference call. Let's go, baby.
Hello, this is Hannah.
Hi there, this is Frank checking in. Hey, David here on the line.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Fine.
What's up?
Hey, how's it going?
I think we're waiting for one other person. Guess I'll dial in a second.
Hello,
Yep, you know how
this
it
is
is.
Sherman Davis, General Manager's Assistant. How you guys doing? Everybody here?
Hey, Sherman. Yeah.
Hi.
Doing fine. Hello, Sherman.
All right,
Hi.
guys. Let me make sure we got everybody here. Is Hannah here?
Yep, Hannah's here. How's it going?
All right. Frank?
Yep, I'm on the line. Thank you.
All right. Good. And David?
Yep. Hey, Sherman. I'm here.
All right, my man. Good deal. All right. Got some news for you guys. I need you guys to just bear with me for a second. I'm getting all the paperwork in. My assistant, Cynthia, is here. So you guys just give me a second. I'm going to put you guys on hold for a second, and I'll be back probably less than 30 seconds, okay?
All right, no
Okay.
problem. Will do. Thank you.
Cynthia, can you bring me all of the stuff on these three guys? I mean, today is supposed to be, they're on hold right now, but today's the day that we're giving them their severance packages and letting them go. And they'll be out of here probably by tomorrow morning. They're clearing their things out. They don't know it yet, but we're going to at least give them their severance packages today, okay? You know, they put it on my shoulders to break the bad news. Somebody's got to do it, so it's my job today. All right. So bring it to me and get it in here as soon as possible so I can hurry up and get past this conference call. All right.
Hello?
Did you guys?
All right, guys.
Excuse me. Yes. Excuse
Hello?
me? Hey, Sherman?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here, guys.
Yeah, you never put us on hold?
No.
Sherman.
So are you about to fire us right now?
What are you talking
Wait a
about,
minute.
Sherman?
Okay, hang on, guys. What's going on? What are you guys talking about?
We're asking you what's going on. We just heard you didn't put us on hold. We just heard all that. Yes. Severance package is what I heard. I heard you're letting us go.
Oh my
Oh. Sherman?
God.
Maybe
response, Sherman?
maybe you're talking about
Sherman.
some other people, but we
Okay.
just heard you say
Hey guys, hang on. Everybody just calm down. Just give me a second here. Hang on. Let me I'll be right back. Hang on.
Hello?
Hey,
Sherman?
what is going on? Did
we hear that?
Okay.
You all heard the same thing? I don't know
Definitely
what
heard
I don't
that.
know what he's talking about.
Cynthia, is this the whole button here? This is it? All right, there we go. They f***ing heard everything. No, they sit f***ing asking me right now. I'm doing what he's telling me to do. These three are supposed to be let go by the end of the day. I mean, I got to do it, but it looks like the severance is, nobody can live off of this for even 3 freaking months. I already know that. This is really up.
Oh.
All right. So look, bring me everybody's stuff. Let me at least after lunch they all come in here and pick up their things. That's all I can think of. Okay? Is this the right button here? Okay. Hello?
It's not the right button. We can
I
hear you, Sherman.
I cannot believe what I'm hearing. 3 months. You have to be kidding me. I've been with this for 5 years. All right, I've not let you down for a quarter. The company down for a quarter. This is ridiculous. I cannot believe this.
And I'm on travel right now, so how am I going to come and get my things by the end of the day?
This is ridiculous. This is how you're going to let us know? Dude, this is unprofessional.
This is trash. I cannot believe it.
If you all need a lawyer, I have someone. I have contacts. We can talk. But honestly, Sherman, this is
unacceptable.
Let's not do the whole lawyer thing, guys, okay? Let's not do that. All right? Now, people get let go from companies. People get let go all the time, and you guys know this.
Who gets let go on a conference call with other people? What are you? This is ridiculous.
You're giving our personal business. Yes, that's true. You're giving personal business to another.
Exactly.
It's not on hold. Yeah, you cannot be doing this.
Yeah, email me that lawyer's number for sure.
Yes,
yeah,
I will.
I
will. I got you on it too, David. Thank you.
I didn't try for you guys to learn it this way. All right, I'm okay. Let's just say I'm not good at the conference button, and I don't know how to put anybody.
Yeah, you're not good at the conference call.
You're not good at any of this.
This is not a good message. This is not appropriate professional messaging. In fact, this is. I'm mortified. I cannot believe this. I put 5 years of my life in this company.
This is beside the point. We're three of your best employees.
No, it is. Hannah's absolutely right. It is illegal. This is illegal. Yep. I will. I'm writing this down.
Wait. Come on. Hey.
I'm recording this call now.
Dude, what do you mean you're recording it? What are you recording it for? What?
Yes.
I'm letting you know.
Idea.
Legally, I can let you know. I'm recording this call.
Can you send me that recording, David?
I will do it.
Listen, I don't consent on being recorded. I want that known now.
Well, consent on not being on hold, Sherman.
Exactly.
Okay. Can I ask you guys something? Are you familiar with your coworker named Barry Dillard?
Yes.
You don't have to answer that.
Oh, Barry fired too? How are you going to tell him?
Let me tell you what's going on. Barry told me to call you. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All three of y'all just got pranked by your coworker, Barry Dillard.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, my God. I'm about to have a heart attack. Oh my God!
Can you kill a coworker?
This is my recording now, isn't this? Oh my God!
Hey y'all, nobody has lost their job. Hannah, Frank, David, nobody has lost their job. But your coworker Barry Dillard got me the prank phone call. You all right? So everybody's got their job. We good.
Oh my goodness! We're gonna have to get Barry back.
Wow!
Wow. Okay.
Okay. I'm good. I'm good now. I'm good.
Y'all got to tell me this. What is the baddest radio show in the land? Let me hear it.
Clearly, Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Steve Harvey Show. And you, Nephew Tommy. Oh, man. We're on the Steve Harvey
Show. Y'all got to give it to me on this one now.
Oh,
yeah.
Come on.
You went in.
It was in there.
You don't really think we didn't think you wanted us to give it to you.
I just want my stupidity crown when it's time for me. Give me my stupidity crown.
You are the king of stupidity.
Thank you, sir. I just want you to stay on board with me.
On this show right here, it is your crown.
Yeah. Comedy Laugh Fest, y'all. February 14, 15, 16. That's Valentine's weekend. You can catch me, Said the Entertainer, D.L. Hughley, Dion Cole, and Earthquake. It's the Comedy Laugh Fest. The 14th is in Cleveland, Ohio. The 15th is in Cincinnati, Ohio. And the 16th is Memphis, Tennessee. There it is. Tickets on sale right now.
All right, King of Pranks, thank you. Coming up at the top of the hour, J. Anthony Brown in the building with You Can Bet Your Money. He'll explain right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Jay is here on this Friday with his segment, You Can Bet Your Money. What is that about, Jay?
Okay, I want the guys to act it out, but I'm going to set it up. Now, a lot of people will be betting money on Sunday. It's one of the biggest betting days. No one really knows who's going to win, but here's some stuff you can bet money on for sure. For sure. Bet money, somebody going to have a big-ass Super Bowl party on Sunday. But as soon as everybody get over there, his set going to blow up, and he ain't going to even watch a damn thing. You can bet money.
I got 200 on that. I bet 200 on that. That's going to happen somewhere in this country.
Let me
Yeah. Talking about that TV that's on top of that other TV? That TV?
None of them gonna work, Tommy.
Listen
None
to
of them.
me. His house will be empty so fast.
Be right next door.
But they're going to make a plate, though, on the way out.
Okay.
That's
But
the
they
least
going.
you could do.
They are not staying there. You can bet money on this. Somebody gonna get lost trying to find his rich ass friend's house, and he gonna miss the whole damn game, the entire game.
500. I'm putting 550 on that.
Yeah.
550.
Yeah. Cause won't nobody answer the phone when the game on.
No, nobody answer the phone at the Super Bowl party. The phone will not be answered.
Why do these white people keep coming outside looking at me? What am I?
Okay, this is another thing that's gonna empty the party. Steve! There's no Steve here, sir. Steve doesn't live here. Steve's not here. Steve doesn't live here, okay?
Hey, Mr. White Man, can you tell me what the score is, though?
Don't make me call the authorities, because they don't call the police.
The authorities.
Okay, Super Bowl party gonna be going, jamming, having a good time. They gonna run out of brown liquor, ice, and lime. Brown liquor, ice.
Whoa.
And
5,000 on that.
Every year.
5,000 on that. When you let them pour themselves, they'll pour you out.
They'll run out.
That's
They'll
so
run
true.
out. Yeah, they're gonna run out. Oh, here's another one.
But hold up. But you see glasses laying around with brown liquor in them. Man, you be just looking at people. And you try to slide it over there by whoever is closest to.
When it's your party, you be like, they are pouring real hard. I mean, when it's your party, be like, there's a lot of brown liquor in that glass.
What is that you had at that thing called Louis? What's that? What's that in that? That's Louis, man. It's Louis.
Yeah.
Do not have bottled water.
No, don't have that.
That's just wasted money sitting around everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's something else you can bet money on. It's going to be a Super Bowl party of all men. Just men. Some dude going to have to explain to everybody in the party why he had to bring his wife. Okay?
Dog, put a damper on the whole damn
You know how Renee is. You know, she wanted to come watch the game. You know how Renee do, man. You know how Renee
She said she didn't want me to be by myself today.
Hey, dog, I told you what was happening at halftime.
She out there in the car, and I just wanted to let y'all know she's sitting out there in the car, so she don't.
Hold up, but dog, she gonna be here for halftime.
She just want to sit in the car. She ain't coming in.
But she gonna see the halftime people come through the front
But
yard.
she ain't gonna say nothing. She just sitting in the car. She ain't
Man, hell no, I can't believe this, man.
Yeah.
Steve, can you get them to come to the back, man? Can they come through the back?
Dog, Ernestine know Belinda.
Okay.
Come on, Jay.
Okay, here's another one. Some black guy gonna go to his all white friends Super Bowl party. They gonna get real drunk, and he gonna start to feel real uncomfortable right before halftime. They gonna get liquored up, liquored up.
He gonna
Here it comes.
he gonna say it out loud.
What?
Look at that!
What he gonna
Look
say?
at that inward run. They gonna just fly. It's gonna be flying.
Yeah.
Now, you know the party over.
Words in here.
You know the party over, don't you?
Yep.
That is crazy.
Now, that N-word should have caught that. But I'm sorry, Earl. I didn't know you was here. I apologize. Earl.
But he got the liquor up to his mouth.
Yeah,
but he's looking at everybody over the glass. Real tight.
That's about a time.
Okay, all right. This is gonna be a mixed Super Bowl party, men and women that do. Now, one dude gonna get his feelings crushed because he think he knows more about sports than she do, but she gonna dust his ass. I mean, completely
In front of everybody?
crush in front of everybody.
Yeah. front of everybody.
Oh, won't you just leave her alone, dog? You don't know nothing, dog.
Shut up, Earl. They're running.
She done called
running
every
cover
play.
3.
She done
God,
called
everybody
every
knows
play,
that.
dog.
Okay, this is
Did she
last
just say 19 sprint out bootleg pass? Did she just say that?
She made you look stupid, man. Okay, all right. Last one, somebody gonna get straight cussed out for double dipping in the blue cheese. Just straight, yeah.
That's gonna happen. That'll get your ass whooped right there.
Oh my God, boy! If you don't get your nasty ass out of here.
All right, Jay, thank you as always. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we'll talk more about Miami and the big game coming up this Sunday right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, everybody's really excited to see Jennifer Lopez and Shakira perform at the Pepsi Super Bowl 54 halftime show. Perfect pairing considering Miami, a.k.a. is called the capital of Latin America. And, you know, we all love us some Miami. Steve is there right now. Steve, I got to ask you, what's your favorite memory about the city of Miami?
What?
You heard me.
Say that on the air.
You can't ask him nothing like that.
What?
You can't do that. That's wrong.
You can't say that on the air.
That's really wrong.
My favorite memory of Miami. But be out your damn head.
You can't ask no man that. That's wrong.
If you think for 1 minute I'm going to share my favorite memory of Miami on this damn radio.
It ain't got nothing to do with the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
There's nothing you can say.
That was
damn
wrong.
Super Bowl. He ain't got nothing I can say about Miami. Next
he ain't got
question.
a damn thing he can say.
Man, I know good and hell well. You didn't just ask me that.
I did.
Shirley,
made my day with them.
Shirley, I ain't no way in the hell.
Oh, man.
Matter of fact, let me just say this. I
Nothing
have no memories of Miami.
He got amnesia.
Yeah.
Man,
He said what?
I said what?
I wasn't trying to shock you.
this
Throw
man,
you into anything.
man,
That did it right there.
Junior,
This was
the
heat.
kings of comedy was down here. and comedy was never mentioned.
Ah.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Nothing.
Hilarious,
Wow,
Steve.
Steve.
No, I'm not even
That
fit
was
to
funny.
play with that question.
Ooh, y'all hear that? Listen.
Yeah.
Miami
What
Uh-oh.
is that?
That's the theme song, boy. That's Phil Collins.
What you doing, Tony?
Man, it just,
I was
the
down
top
here.
is down.
You hear that little dupe in the back?
Yeah. Miami Vice.
That's what I was.
Crocodile.
I was the
Baby.
drip. I was the drip in Miami.
I like the
Oh, this was so fly right here.
their
Yeah,
boss.
this was the jam.
Edward James Olmos.
Oh,
Love
man.
him.
He ain't asked me nothing.
Yeah, we'll just play this song since Steve can't tell us anything. All right, coming up at
That's my
34.
favorite memory of Miami right there. That song.
That's what I just said.
That's how you button it up, baby.
Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, Steve was on First Take with Stephen A. Smith yesterday in Miami. We'll talk about that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, yesterday you were on First Take in Miami with Stephen A. Smith. He crushed your dreams when you asked him when your beloved Cleveland Browns will be going to the Super Bowl. Take a listen to this.
I'm from Cleveland. We've never been to the Super Bowl. This is the thing.
You had LeBron.
LeBron saved us, man, with the championship. We've never won anything. And I'm hanging in there, but God willing, in 2 years we could be in the Super Bowl. We clean house. Do we have a chance?
Ain't no way in hell you're going to the Super Bowl in 2 years.
Hey, you know what, Stephen?
I
Man, I don't got to come on this damn show. You can't give your boy no hope in 2 years?
2 years, that's too early.
Just two?
That's too early. That's too early.
It's
maybe,
two years.
maybe 4.
No, the NFL. People were crowning them over the summer.
They shouldn't have crowned
With
him over the
OBJ
summer.
getting all those guys. He did.
Yeah, but well, listen. Kitchens was a disaster. It's the worst version of what he could have been.
But I told you he was going to be.
And nevertheless, the Cleveland Browns now have rehired the brains. And it's not like they don't have talent on the squad. In 2 years, you could easily be competing.
You cannot have a quarterback that you're relying upon off of Lake Erie. That's why you take Barkley first. That's that wind off Lake Erie. You can't be throwing the football in Cleveland and expecting success.
But Josh Allen's a big country boy.
But he also runs with the football. Baker Mayfield standing in the pocket. Do you realize that Baker Mayfield got more commercials with Progressive than victories?
We struggling.
You want Odell?
I love Odell, but he want to wear watches in the game. That's a problem.
That's right.
That's a problem. And we got the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We suck.
Why is Cleveland so down? Hold on.
I was trying to hype.
Digging deep with that.
I know. I was trying to hype myself, but my city. No. We got to get a chance.
Every day is a new chance. They don't care about the misses, only the hits, Steve Harvey.
I know. Don't read my motivational speech back to me, Mac.
You need it right now.
I do. But what I really need is a team that's made of just dogs. We need some more dogs, man.
That was
good.
Cute.
That was good.
Man, I really enjoyed
down there
show,
getting it, boy. You up there getting it.
4 more years. Mm-hmm.
4.
Yep. Yeah.
That's what Stephen
So
A.
if it's 4 years, you really don't need to bring Cleveland up on this show no more, because you gotta wait for what is it? This is 2020.
You should be.
Yeah, 2024 is when you can talk about Cleveland again.
That's
Yeah.
when
Okay.
Kim
Let me ask
Kardashian
you a
graduated
question.
from law
And you
school.
think Texas
Please
will
don't.
be
We
there
going-
win?
We going.
Oh, we sure not going.
We
Don't
didn't.
even talk
We
about
didn't
it.
gave our coach the damn general
we not
manager
going on.
position.
We didn't gave the head coach who lost
Instead
the
of
game
firing
leading
him,
24 points.
He got promoted.
He got promoted. We always
got
think we're
promoted.
finna get rid of him. Now he the GM and the coach.
And he calling the plays.
Only Belichick has that type of
Now
title.
he gonna hire more people that think like him.
Yeah.
Right. I love it. Right.
I just quit.
Okay, let me ask a question. Let me ask you, Steve, you're big. Did you really think Baker Mayfield would do better than what he did, or you expected him to do exactly what he did?
I hoped he would be great.
Mm-hmm.
He's not yet.
He's got a great
Well, we
name.
know he
I
got
love his
insurance.
name.
We know that.
I love Baker
What'd you
Mayfield.
say, Shirley?
I love his name. I always say that.
He got
I
a
love
great
that
name. Yeah.
Baker
Oh, yeah.
Mayfield.
Yeah, it's
He
cool.
got a name like
Yeah.
something's happening, like an
Yeah.
announcement.
Yeah.
Once you hear it, like Baker Mayfield.
Until you
Right.
see him play.
Wow.
All right. Somebody just kept it 100.
I'm sorry.
Junior.
You couldn't help it.
Junior.
I had.
Junior,
Yes, sir.
you're not gonna do that to me.
I know.
Okay, well, let me ask you this, Steve. When they do go, we'll just be positive and say when they do go to the Super Bowl.
You're not gonna want to be on this radio show. I had a dream.
Hell no.
I had a dream the other
Shirley, I'm
night
shaking my head no.
that Tom Brady left New England,
Wow.
came to Cleveland.
What dream this was?
It's not gonna happen. And came to Cleveland and resurrected the Browns in one season, and then retired.
You need to wake your ass up. That's what you need to
Get up.
See.
bump your
Don't
ass.
forget, Steve Harvey will host the NFL Honors tomorrow, Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern on Fox. Don't forget about that. Coming up next, Nephew here with today's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject, there's no way to bless this mess. And boy, this is a mess right here. Wait till you hear it.
Hot one, huh? Wow.
Right now, the nephew in the building with today's prank phone call. What do you have for us today, Neff?
Your Super Bowl parties are too loud.
Oh.
Your Super Bowl parties are too loud.
How you gonna tell somebody to turn a party down?
Because I'm in the neighborhood. Because I'm a neighbor. And I wasn't invited. So now let's go.
Hello? Hello, I'm trying to reach Gerard.
Yeah, this is him. Who's calling?
Hey, this is Curtis, man. I'm one of your neighbors in the neighborhood. I'm about three streets over from you. I'm reaching out to you, man. I know the Super Bowl coming up. Are you Are you planning on throwing your annual Super Bowl party this year?
Man, how you get? You said you in the neighborhood.
Yeah, I live in the neighborhood. I'm 3 streets over from you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, how'd you hear about the Super Bowl party, man?
I mean, everybody knows about it. I mean, it's pretty big every year. You got, I mean, it's cars everywhere. I mean, you guys be rocking for all through the night on Super Bowl night. So I'm calling to see if are you throwing it this year?
Yes, annual. I do it every year, man. I do it every year. All the neighbors come over. Everybody comes over. We have a good time. So, yeah, we're going to be doing it again this year. Why? What's up?
Okay, so here what I want to tell you, man. Every year, your party too loud. And it's people parking all in front of other people's houses. I'm 3 streets over. It's people parking in my driveway to get to your house. And to be honest with you, this is too loud. And I'm just telling you, this year, if that is loud this year, I'm calling the police this year.
Man, this is what you really called me for? You really called me to threaten me to tell me you're going to call the police to shut down my party, bro?
Yeah, I mean,
what kind of hater is that?
Everybody too loud, man.
Man, everybody in the neighborhood come to my party, man.
No,
so
ain't no everybody in the
problem?
neighborhood don't come because I damn sure ain't been there.
That's because you ain't get an invite.
You damn right. You damn right.
Because you a
I
hater.
ain't got no
Because
invite.
you a hater. That's why you ain't get no invite. You
Say
a
what?
hater. I said you're a hater. That's why you
I'm
didn't
not
get no
I
invite.
ain't no hater. I'm just telling you, your stuff is out of control, man.
Man,
You got to tone it. You got to
Super
get control of your party. You don't have control of it.
Man, you telling me how to control your mouth. Starters. Let's start right there. All right? You ain't calling no police. You ain't doing none of that. We ain't doing
Oh,
none of
yeah.
that.
Hold on. You ain't telling me what I'm not going to do. All right? You
told
the
you.
one. You the one throwing the loud party. You the one got people parking in people's driveway. And yes,
that's right.
If it happens
That's
this
right.
year, I'm calling the police.
You ain't calling nobody. You ain't calling a person. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Okay, so
I'm
how
telling
you finna stop me? How you finna stop me from making sure I got peace on my street at my house?
I'm going to stop you with a size 12 right up your
Okay, all right. Hey, dude,
get it,
I'm gonna tell you again. Control your party. Get the noise level where it ain't disturbing everybody in the neighborhood, and stop people from parking in people's driveway.
And I'm going to tell you again, I'm about to have a party with my size 12 right up in your ass. How about that?
So, hey, dude, it is what it is then. It is what it is. Look for the police to be at your party. All right? Case closed. Case closed. Look for the police to be at your damn party because evidently you don't respect your neighbors is what it is.
No, you know what? I do respect my neighbors because all the neighbors in the neighborhood come except for you because we already know you're on that list. You're that hating ass neighbor that be calling tow trucks and complaining about leaves in people's yard and all of that.
You don't even know
I
me.
know you. I know exactly who you are. That's why you never got an invite to the party because you a hater.
You do not even know me, dude. You
You's
have
a
no
buster.
earthly idea who I am.
You's a buster. You's a
Okay.
hater buster.
All right, I'm
That's
the
right.
buster, but I'm going to be the buster that's calling popos to be over there on Sunday.
Listen
when
to
start
you,
getting too loud.
snitch. Snitching. SNITCHIN.
That's not snitching. No.
Yes, it is.
It's controlling the atmosphere and stopping it from being out of control. You
The
are out of
atmosphere is
control.
not out of
Especially,
control. No,
let me
it's
ask you something. So you think people that's going to your party ought to be able to park in my driveway?
Listen, man, I'm going to be real with you. I'm sorry if anybody may have parked in your driveway, but it ain't nothing for you to just knock on the door and say, hey, excuse me, I'm trying to get out, whatever. I'll make sure I put it on the flyers that we don't want people blocking driveways, but, obviously it happened, and I apologize for that, but that's no reason for you to be going all extra crazy and going the extra mile talking about, I'm calling the police. You ain't calling nobody, man. Shut up. That right there is what's wrong with black people today. Instead of coming to me like a man, you coming to me like a coward. Instead of coming to me like a man and saying, listen, man,
I'm coming like a coward.
Because the first thing you talking about, I'm going to call the police. And then when the police come and beat your black ass up, you're going to be on the other line complaining, talking about, oh, no, why they did this to me? You want to be suing and doing this and that. Don't you know that's how get up, man? So as black people, we got to learn how to stick together and come together. If you want to come to the party, it sounds like you a silent hater on the low, for real. Like you really want to come to the party, but because you're the only person in the neighborhood that hasn't been invited, now you talking about calling the police. I know exactly who you are.
Who am I?
You that dude that live up 2-3 streets over, and you drive that red pickup truck with the flannel shirts and all of that. You're the only person in the hood driving a red pickup truck in flannel. What's wrong with you, man? That's why you ain't getting no invite. And on top of that, all those dogs you got running around in your backyard, you need to clean them up. They be back there and everything. And then the other neighbors can't even have barbecues because your big rusty-ass dogs running around. You got a nerve to be talking about you calling the police when we need to be calling the city on you. All that trash and you got in front of your house, man. Get out of here. I'm going to call the cops on you right now. If you ain't the wearing the flannel shirts and with the red pickup truck and the dogs running around with all in the front yard and the backyard and all over the place, who the are you then? Tell me.
Say no more. I'm going to tell you who I am. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your just got pranked by your next door neighbor, Brian. That's who I am.
You know what? You know what? Now I'm definitely going to kick you and his for sure. Man, you had me going, man.
I hope when I run this prank, I hope the man with the red pickup truck and the flannel shirt ain't listening to it.
Oh.
All right, man. I got one more thing. You got to tell me what's the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land.
Man, you already know it's the Steve Harvey Morning Show, bro.
There you have it.
You play too much.
Hey,
This
too
your
loud.
decade, man. I'm telling you.
These have really been good in
This that 2020 twin, Junior.
In the 2-2, baby.
That 2020.
But the neighbor was hating, though. Huh?
What?
Straight hate.
I'm hating. Hey, I ain't been invited.
Right.
You gonna call her?
I know exactly who you are. You one in the red truck with them
I ain't mad at
flannel
you, no,
shirts.
Tommy. You do feel
all
some
them
kind of way when you
refrigerators
don't
and
get
stuff all
invited.
on your front end, your nasty self. I know exactly who you are.
Love it.
Keep it stupid, baby. Montgomery, Alabama. I'm coming to the Gump, baby. That's right. March the 14th, Saturday night at the Montgomery Performing Arts Center. You don't want to miss it. Stupidity is on the way to Montgomery, Alabama. That Gump, that Forrest Gump, that Gump. I will be there, baby. Tickets on sale right now. All Ticketmaster outlets. Or you can go to the Montgomery Performing Arts box office and get yourself some tickets. All right?
Finally.
All right. Finally. What do you mean finally, Steve?
He got some tickets for sale. Somebody know where to go get them. Buying tickets all at the damn Donut Palace. Murphy's Muffler Shop.
Wherever you can get them, big dog.
Tommy's Taco Stand. Boy, I'm so happy to hear you say buy the tickets at the Performing Arts Center and Ticketmaster. Thank
Where,
you.
Jay?
Yeah.
Bernard's
Look, I'm
Bagels.
asking
Go
you
down
a
to
question.
Bernard's Bagels and get your ticket.
What is
Bernard's
the craziest
Bagels
place
and
you've
shoe
seen
repair.
people sell tickets at?
All right. Thank you,
at a
nephew.
strip club.
Good job, nephew.
Coming up. Coming up next, today's Strawberry Letter subject, there's no way to bless this mess. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. Anything you want to add to that, Steve, like you did yesterday?
No, not really. Just, knowing that when you ask Shirley for advice, hers will be advice. I'm
And
not
yours?
here for that all the time. Sometimes it's just tag you it.
All right. Well, if you do send us a letter, we could be reading it on the air, just like we're going to read this one live right now. That is for you, Jay. Yeah, that's for you.
Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Subject, there's no way to bless this mess. Dear Steve and Shirley, I've been kicked out of my church and I need some advice. I attended a very messy church, and if you did not do the things the way the pastor thought you should, he would call you out. I have had a few run-ins with him over stuff I post on my personal Facebook page, and I told him I could post what I want on my Facebook page, and it has nothing to do with him or the church. I'm sure the real problem was the fact that I was sleeping with one of the deacons, but the pastor couldn't say anything because everybody knew he was having an affair. So the pastor and I had words, and I cursed him out, and he excommunicated me. I did not care, and I joined a new church, but I was still messing with the deacon at my old church. Then I found out the deacon was messing with 2 more ladies that I was real cool with at church. All of us found out about each other, and we were mad. I told them that I would handle the deacon, and that's just what I did. I went through my phone and found several pictures of the deacon's male parts and texted the pictures to the pastor and the other deacons. I waited a few days. I waited a few days and I called the pastor to see if the deacon was going to be excommunicated like I was. He told me that I was the problem, not the deacon. Because of that, I marched right back up to my old church this past Sunday and I dared the pastor to say anything to me. The whorish deacon has found a new church, but all of the other deacons were looking all scared when they saw me. After service, pastor said he would have me arrested if I came back. Do you think he has the right to do that? I should be able to worship wherever I want to, and this is my church home, no matter how messy it is. What should I do? You want wait a minute.
Y'all can't fix this.
You want advice from us? You want advice? What can we tell you? How can we advise you? You don't even listen to your pastor. You don't even listen to him in your own home church, as you put it. I can't believe you. I mean, your pastor and the deacon, you're all just a mess. That church too. This is crazy. If you're a member of a church, you should at least, and you go regularly, you call that your church home, you should at least be getting something out of it, some kind of Jesus, something out of the service, something. You sound like, you're proud and not the least bit ashamed that you're sleeping with the deacon in the church, or that you cursed out the pastor of the church, or that you texted the deacon's naked pictures to the pastor and the other deacons. What are you doing? What are you doing?
That ain't godly. That's not godly.
What'd you say, Tommy?
That's not godly there.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I mean,
don't do that. No.
You need to stop. Seriously, you need to stop. You need to get yourself together. Okay,
exorcism. That's what she need.
You really need Jesus. You absolutely need Jesus. You don't need to go to any more churches if it's not helping you, okay? I got to tell you, like I said, get yourself together. Come on, sister. Repent. Ask for forgiveness for all the stuff you have done before you get kicked out of this new church. Because if you keep doing the same stuff, you're going to get kicked out until you get it. And yes, the pastor can ask you not to post certain things on your Facebook page. If they're not, no matter what they are, but if they don't reflect who you should be as a Christian. All right?
You're going to give me my pictures back. My pictures
Shirley,
at your phone.
Yeah.
I agree technically with what you said. And I think you were correct in what you were saying if we were talking about a real situation. But this ain't real. There is no way to bless this mess. The whole letter screams of what the hell.
Yeah.
Dear Stephen Shirley, I've been kicked out of my church and I need some advice. Right there, when a person is kicked out of a church, you think, oh my God, what did she do? Well, then she said it. I attend a very messy church. And if you don't do things the way that the pastor thought you should, he'll call you out. So you're sitting up there. It's Sunday. You done got dressed. You done come down now. I want to bring to your attention Sister Parnell, who is a disruptive force in our congregation. What? Yes. So you had some run-ins with him. You've had run-ins with your pastor over some stuff I post on my personal Facebook page. How he know? I told him I can post what I want on my page. It ain't got nothing to do with him or the church. And then you said, I'm sure that the real problem is the fact that I'm sleeping with one of the deacons.
That is crazy.
Wait a minute. You diagnosed the problem with your Facebook page as I got so much to say in this letter. This whole thing is a mess, and I have a solution for it.
All right, Steve, well, hang on. We'll be back with part 2 of your response at 23 minutes after the hour. Subject of today's Strawberry Letter, there's no way to bless this mess, and we'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. Subject, there's no way to bless this mess.
This lady is a member of a messy church. Her and the pastor had some run-ins, old stuff she posting. She told him I post what I want on my page. It ain't got nothing to do with you or the church.
That's crazy.
But then she diagnosed that the reason that they having a real problem with her is because she's sleeping with one of the deacons. But then she say, but the pastor couldn't say anything to you about you sleeping with the deacon because everybody knows that he's having an affair. So the pastor and I had words. Okay, now they've had several run-ins about the postings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Then she turns around and says, the pastor and I had words, and I cussed him out.
Wow.
Wait a minute, man.
That's terrible.
The pastor.
It really
You
is.
cussed your pastor out, but he's the pastor that's having the affair that fronts people out in church. So as he leads, y'all follow. Exactly. So see, since he fronts people in church, y'all ain't got no problem fronting him. People follow like they led. Mm-hmm. I cussed him out. He excommunicated me. I ain't care. I joined the new church. What? I ain't care.
Girl.
I went and got a new church. But I was still messing with the deacon at my old church. Then she found out that the deacon was messing with 2 more ladies that you was cool with at the church, and all y'all found out about each other, and we was mad. So then you, being the ringleader, head heifer, you said, I told,
Head heifer.
Yeah, when you messy, you head heifer. I told them I would handle the deacon, and that's just what I did. I went through my phone, found several pictures of the deacon's male parts. Wait a minute, what kind of deacon is this? What church you go to? You found some pictures of male parts and text the pictures to the pastor and the other deacons. Now, hold on, let me tell you something. Just being a man, if you get a message from a woman, you go, okay, all right, what's happening? And it says, download or something like that, or images, and you pop it up, and a man thing is on there.
Oh, my God.
Good Lord. What is that? We really don't know how to respond. In either way, the happy position or the sad position, we don't know what to say. But we do recognize right away that it is not us. We're very familiar with us. I waited a few days, and I called the pastor to see if the deacon was going to be excommunicated like I was. So you want the old pastor that's having the affair, that's boys with his deacon board, that you just sent a picture of your deacon lover's male parts to the pastor and the other deacons, and then you call see if he going to get excommunicated like I was. He told me that I was the problem. God, dog.
We gotta get
That messed
you
up right there.
We got
What the hell is going on? You the problem, not the deacon.
Where is Jesus?
Then she said, because of that, I marched right back up to my old church district. Let's do this in this letter. Stop saying church.
Yeah, thank you.
This is not a church. This is a gathering spot that has a cross hanging up in it somewhere. This is not a church. This is a gathering spot that has a cross hanging in it somewhere. This is not a church. This is not the Lord's house. The Lord ain't in it. Shirley's absolutely right. Well, ain't no Jesus there. You ain't mentioned the word. He a good preacher. He preach. He feed us. He don't do nothing.
So you went back up to my old church and dared the pastor to say anything to me. Say it.
Disrespectful.
The whorish deacon.
The what, dog?
She said
whorish,
it. He left.
Yeah. The whole deacon has found a new church. But all the other deacons was looking all scared when they saw me. Oh, here she come. Oh, she tripping. After service, pastor said he would have me arrested if I came back. Here, all this, and here go the question she said. Do you think he has the right to do that? What? Wait a minute.
Oh, man.
You so messy, you don't even worry about the mess. Do you think he has the right to do that? Have you arrested? I should be, then that, can he do that? I should be able to worship wherever I want to. Worship?
That's not worshiping.
Where have y'all worshiped in this entire letter?
Mm-hmm.
Unless the name of this church is Sodom and Gomorrah. This is real.
The Twin Cities.
And
oh my God.
The worst.
Woo. Yeah. All right, listen, post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook, okay? Don't forget to check out the Strawberry Letter on podcast, podcast on demand. And coming up at 46 after the hour, President Trump's Super Bowl commercial. And did you hear part of the new border wall got blown over by heavy winds? We're going to talk about all of this right after
You can't
this.
build no wall.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
President Trump's campaign plan to run 2 30-second spots on Sunday. The new ad will talk about the president's economic record and the country's low unemployment rate in front of the largest TV audience all year. Trump campaign spent around $10 million on the national spot to air during the Super Bowl. What is it? $5 million for 30 seconds? Yeah. Democratic candidate Mike Bloomberg will air a 60-second spot during the Super Bowl about gun violence. So there you have it. Oh, and in other news, part of the new border wall section got blown over by wind. Customs and Border Protection. Huh?
Mike Bloomberg has real money.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
He's a billionaire for real.
Yeah,
He's looking better, too.
I
At least
actually
his
like
commercials.
him as a candidate so far. I really do.
Part of, like I was saying, part of the new border wall section got blown over by wind. Customs and Border Protection, they say a newly installed section of border wall in California fell over in the high winds. It was high winds. The wall had recently been put into a new concrete foundation when the winds in Mexicali blew the wall over onto the trees on the Mexican side.
Well,
Sound like they spent that money in the wrong place.
So
if the wind can blow the wall down, what happened if 4 people climb up there?
I'll huff and I'll puff.
Okay. Should have took that $10 million and put it down on that wall.
While you buying Super Bowl commercials.
Can you imagine you trying to cross the border and you see the wall come down? That's like a gift from God. Oh, my.
Wait a minute, y'all.
Adios, mios.
Wait a minute, y'all.
No, this way.
You know what's
Right.
really
What you say,
startling to me, though?
What?
I do not understand how the Southern Christian evangelicals support Donald Trump. That is the craziest thing.
I do.
Go ahead.
They're as racist as anybody on the face of the earth. That's just my opinion. They hate gays, blacks, anybody that's different from them. And that, to me, that's racist. When you hate somebody who's totally different.
And
That's
prejudice.
exactly what it is. Yeah.
This is crazy, man.
They say some of the most segregated places in the world are those churches on Sunday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they hate women who are getting abortion, lesbians. They hate all of that. They hate it all. Yeah. So, and Trump rallies that. So they're going to vote for Trump. Yeah, I understand. I get it.
That's really sad.
All right, well, coming up at the top of the hour, Pimpin is here. And guess what? He's in Miami, too. Super Bowl countdown continues on the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, he is here live from live from Miami. That's right. Super Bowl 54. San Francisco 49ers versus the Kansas City Chiefs.
What's happening? What's up? What's going on, everybody?
What's happening, Pimpin?
Oh, man, Junior. What's up with you, boy?
Man, I'm good, man. You down at the Super Bowl?
Oh, yeah. I'm down here in Miami, boy. You know what I'm saying, boy. It's on cracking down here, man. It's strong. It's strong down here, man. You know, everything. Hey, what's up, Shirley?
Hello, Pimpin. How you doing?
You know what, Shirley? I sure like your voice. You know,
Well, thank you.
You know, ain't disrespectful or nothing to the Mexican dude, but man. I mean, just good Lord, your voice.
He's 100% black. Okay,
I'm pretty sure you think he is. Wait, hey, what's up, Chocolate?
What's happening, Pimpin? You down in MIA?
Oh, down here, letting them have me. You know what I'm saying? Jay Anthony, what's happening, man?
Pimpin, what is that you got on, Pimpin? What is that, man?
It's Miami, though.
This is a combination. Listen to me close, because a lot of people, you can't guess this. The coat is made out of palm tree leaves.
Oh, no.
And the pockets, the cuffs, and the collar, 100% sand.
Sand?
Hey, man, let me tell you something, man. When my sister made this, I said, oh, hell no.
Come on, Pimpin.
Because, man, my sister can sew. She put that sand on that collar. I said, girl, I got to have that. So I'm down here in Miami doing it right. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm a situation pimp. You know what I'm saying?
I've never heard of that before, Pimpin.
I know you ain't. That's because it's only one.
What does that mean?
And, you know,
what's a situation pimp?
I take advantage of situations, you know, make the best out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just give me a situation. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Just any situation. Watch me.
Super Bowl.
That's the Super Bowl.
Like
Super Bowl. I'm here at the game, but I ain't bought no ticket, but I'm getting in. See, that's pimping.
Pimping the game.
Pimping
the game.
Oh, you're pimping the game.
Okay.
That's how I do it. That's how I do it. You know.
Okay, do you have reservations for a hotel?
No, but I'm sleeping every night. Wow. Got no reservations for no hotel. I'm in the room. You know,
I don't think pimps make reservations, do they?
No, for what? I got a suite. See, when I show up in this outfit, it look like I'm supposed to be in the room. And all I do is walk down the hallway, and when the maid open the door, I say, excuse me, I got to get something. And
Are
then
you
I get
invited?
down and say, hey, can I have some privacy, please, so I can use the bathroom when she go out? And this is my room.
Are you invited to all the parties and stuff like that?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm invited or not. I'm going to be there.
Pimping the game. I love it. VIP Pimpin.
When I walk up to the door and I let this butterscotch come off my tongue, you got to open this door. You got to open the door. You know what I'm saying? Game of it.
Well, Pimpin, you got to pick for the Super Bowl,
Pimpin?
Oh,
yeah, who's going to win, Pimpin?
I don't care. Care about that. I ain't down here for that, man. Okay, 49ers, Chiefs, what I care. I ain't from Kansas City or San Francisco.
There it is.
Just pimping the situation.
Yeah,
Just pimping the situation.
Yeah.
And whoever win, I'm going to be at the victory party with their colors on.
All right, coming up, more music, more trending topics, and some headlines at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Junior, you had a question for Pimpin before
Pimpin, you said you was going to the victory party, whatever team wins.
Yeah, Junior, what is you rushing for?
I know, Pimpin, I'm just saying.
Take your
just
time.
laughing. I'm sorry,
You got the voice. You just need to get the speed. You too fast. Slow down, Junior.
Well, this pimping class is hard, man.
I know, man. You just rushing. Take your time. You got the voice. Slow
Well, how
down.
should he have said it, Pimpin?
I'm going to say it right, Shirley. I got what
Okay,
you
go
said.
ahead. Now.
All right, Pimpin, you going to the victory party, you know. What you going to wear to the victory party, whoever win the game?
Well, see, it's easy because I done pimped the situation.
Okay.
See, the San Francisco colors is red and white with gold on it. The Kansas City Chiefs is red and white. So I just got one outfit made. It's red and white. Now, if the 49ers win it, I'm going to wear some gold frame glasses and I look like I done pimped the game. If the Chiefs win, I don't wear no glasses. That's pimping the situation.
Pimping the situation.
Just wanted to throw that out.
I love it.
So appreciate you asking me that. Hey, Julie, from now on, just take your time, all right?
Thank you, Pimpin.
Yeah, don't rush.
I just get excited when you walk in, Pimpin. I can't
No,
help it.
pimps don't run. Pimps trot.
All right. We have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up and some trending news at 33 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, everybody's really excited to see Jennifer Lopez and Shakira perform at the Pepsi Super Bowl 54 halftime show. Perfect pairing considering Miami, a.k.a. is called the capital of Latin America. And, you know, we all love us some Miami. Steve is there right now. Steve, I got to ask you, what's your favorite memory about the city of Miami?
What?
You heard me.
Say that on the air.
You can't say what?
You can't ask him nothing like that.
What?
You can't do that. That's wrong.
You can't
sir.
say that on the air.
That's really wrong.
My favorite memory of Miami. Be out your damn head.
You can't ask no man that. That's wrong.
If you think for 1 minute I'm going to share my favorite memory of Miami on this damn radio.
It ain't got nothing to do with the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
There's nothing you can say.
That
No
was
damn
wrong.
Super Bowl.
Man.
He ain't got nothing I can say about Miami.
Hell
Next
no, he ain't got
question.
a damn thing he can say.
Man, I know good and hell well. You didn't just ask me that.
I did.
Shirley,
Steve Harvey
You
done made
could
my
give
day
us
with them.
something.
Shirley, I ain't no way in the hell.
Man.
Matter of fact, let me
Nothing
just say
you
this.
can say,
I
nothing,
have no
Steve?
memories of Miami.
He got amnesia.
Yeah.
Man,
He said what?
I said, what?
I wasn't trying to shock you.
this
Throw
man,
you into anything.
That did it right there.
Junior,
This was
the
heat.
kings of comedy was down here. and comedy was never mentioned.
Ah.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Nothing.
Hilarious,
Wow,
Steve.
Steve.
No, I'm not even
That
fit
was
to
funny.
play with that question.
Ooh, y'all hear that? Listen.
Yeah.
Miami Vice.
What is that?
That's the theme song, boy. That's Phil Collins.
What you doing, Tony?
Man, it just,
I was
the
down
top
here.
is down.
You hear that little dupe in the back?
Yeah. Miami Vice.
That's what I was. I was the
Baby.
drip. I was the drip in Miami.
I like the
Oh, this was so fly right here.
their boss.
This was the jam.
Edward James almost. I loved him. Yeah, we'll just play this song since Steve can't tell us anything. All right, coming up, last break of the day on this Friday before the Super Bowl this Sunday. And then we'll have some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey at 49 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we are, last break of the day.
It is the last break of the break.
Yes, thank you, Steve.
Good job, James.
The last break of the day.
Jay, don't mess around and lose your job.
I don't lose that one thing I do, huh?
You thought of.
Right. All right. Last break of the day.
It's the
And-
last break of the day.
Boom.
Oh!
Wow, that was, come on, Jay.
All right.
Is something wrong we need to talk about?
I'm good.
Okay.
I had an argument with somebody last night and lost.
All right, and it's the last Friday before the Super Bowl. Steve is already in Miami for the big game this Sunday, 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Wow.
And, here we are.
Yeah.
Big game.
All right, closing remarks.
You know, of his age and his illness, he was singly the greatest and most impactful sports figure to ever pass in the history of the world, to my knowledge. But in my lifetime, clearly, Muhammad Ali's passing was that major. But he was sick and and he was older. When Kobe passed, it was so shocking with the way he passed, the age, his daughter on the plane, and all those other people. Because of social media and because this young brother was such an icon in this age of technology and everything, the impact of his passing has had a huge impact. I've never in my life gotten more calls from more men to say, I love you, brother. I just wanted to call you and tell you I loved you. When God called that man home and those other people, if he intended for us to get the message that life is precious, that every time should be cherished, if that was one of the messages, mission accomplished. This was a wake-up call for everybody. Those are my closing remarks.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit steveharveyfm.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.